Hey guys, today we're doing something a little different. We're going to do an unboxing for Star Wars Unlimited. This is the new Secrets of Power set. I've been kind of getting into this game lately at my local card shop. Everyone's been super nice. I've really been liking it. So this time I decided to splurge and get some booster packs, you know. Is this recording right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sorry, just making sure. I don't do a lot of IRL videos, so this is my first time. Just want to make sure everything's coming out okay. Hopefully the sound comes out good. When I tested it, came out good. I was thinking about getting one of them carbonite packs, but they're very expensive, and everyone I talked to said they never got what they wanted to get. Some of y'all might be looking at how I'm opening the card and be like, what the heck is he doing? And everyone's got their own way they like to look at it. All right, Deirdre. Hey, a hyperspace. Mount Tannis. Oh, I like the look of that. I like seeing the full art on these cards. They're really nice. Set those over there. Sponsor, Diplomatic Envoy, Donnie Pilgrim, Really Ashmek, Spire Center, Call It War, A-Wing, Political Bully, Reckless Rebel, Hondo, Elia, Kazuda Giono? I don't know if I said that right. I think they're from the new movie. Yeah, Resistance. Confidence in Victory, and None Will Ever Know. I don't think... Confidence in Victory, that's a legendary, so we got something good there at least. I don't know if that's focusing on there good. There we go. Play only one as your first action in the action phase. Choose an arena. Start regroup phase. If your only player controls units in that arena, you win the game. That's pretty crazy. That is you can win the game with this card. That's pretty wild. I'm going to put that in the good polls pile right there. I also like how the different booster packs have different people on them. I think that's a very, very nice touch. All right, let's see what we get next. Hey, C3PO, classic. I already saw this card before, but I love that if he exhausts a unit, or that he is about exhausting units. I think that's very fun. And then let's see. Darrow Commando, Relief Request. Seeing some really cool cards that I've not played before. We have to look at these a little more closely after. Right now I'm just kind of enjoying the art and the cards with you guys. I don't want to get super far into it. Because I got 2 packs of these to open. It'd be a very long video. But I think it's fun to share the excitement. I love Chuchi. Chuchi's awesome. Deirdre, Yurinden. Yeah, my boy. It's my boy, Mandalorian. Oh my god, I love this guy. I was really excited when I saw he got a card that wasn't the leader card, so I didn't have to just play his leader if I wanted to play him. Also, that's a very nice holographic. I don't know how that's coming out in the video. It looks kind of... I think it's coming out okay, but I love me a good holographic card. I don't know about y'all. I'm taking Mando. I'm putting him over in my nice cards pile. I'm going to actually sort all these later, but I'm just going to keep it going for now, you know. Yeah, I know this isn't the type of thing I normally do. Leia, I played her at the pre-release. I won half my games. This is a solid leader right here, actually. And that's an interesting looking card. I don't remember where I was going. I just got distracted. I got my squirrel brain going, guys. I'm sorry. Screeching TIE Fighter. You may choose a ground unit. If you do, it loses its keywords. Can't gain keywords for this. That's actually really wild. And for a 1 cost, that's pretty solid. Another 3PO, my boy. All right. Well, I don't know. R2-D2 might be my boy, but I like C3PO. Moff Tarkin, Unruly Ashman. That's some good stuff. I've really been liking all the officials coming out in these sets. I think official cards are really cool. I figured this, if I was going to buy a bunch of card packs, this would be a good time since it's a new release. A lot of my cards have been a couple card packs and people just been gifting me their old cards or me buying specific ones I need on mine. Another Hyperspace Land. Very nice. But so far, just kind of been working with lowballing. This is my first time opening a large amount of packs at once, so I thought it might be a fun little thing to share. Or maybe not. Maybe nobody will like this and I won't do this again. Who knows? Holograph again. I love that I get holographics. I've been watching this show for the first time. Freaking love Callus. Callus is a cool guy. I kind of want to make a Spectre deck, but you got to get like so many of them to make that happen. I'm hoping that audio comes out okay. I have my mic over this way, and it's picking up the audio. It seems to be picking up pretty good. But I would hate for that to not be the case and it just be crinkly every time I open it. It's not in a good way. When a friendly unit is defeated while attacking, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, deal 1 damage to a unit or base. So that's another one of those, if you're constantly exhausting units, you can make some things happen. So that's interesting. Reminds me of, I'm trying to remember his name now. I can't. Catch Unawares. I like the art. I love some of the art on these. They're just, see if I can get to focus in. Like, look at that face. Look at that face right there. Just, you know. Keep having to readjust the focus. I apologize. It's not wanting to auto adjust for some reason. I'm still new to filming on my phone, so hopefully that's not too bad. Crucible's really awesome. Getting out there's a little tough, but if you can get a lot of units out there and then play Crucible, you basically just won you the game, unless they have like a full board wipe. Prussian Boots Rebellion, that's a new one. Friendly unit was defeated while attacking. This phase, draw 3 cards. I'm seeing a lot of wall defeated things, which is really interesting. Oh, that's from episode 3. Attached unit captures enemy non-layer unit with less HP than it. Hey, Anakin. All right. I'll take that. S. I thought S was for starter. Maybe not. Or maybe it appears in starter decks and it shows up here. Still a cool card. Setting that to the cool cards pile to the side. Yeah. Maybe I got too many boxes for this. Maybe I'll split this into 2 videos. I don't know yet. Let's see. Okay. Well, those are interesting. Star Wars has such interesting creatures sometimes. I think it's really cool to see some of the stuff they come up with. Hey, Bail Organa, heck yeah. Nothing crazy, but, you know, pretty good. Solid. I'm going to have to sort through all these later, and that's going to be something. I could sort them out on video, but we'd be here all day, you know? As you can see, my trash pile's getting big over here. Ignore that. Hey, Satine Kryze. I can make a cool Mandalorian deck. Heal up to 2 damage from a unit. If you do, deal that much damage to your base. And then she's got Restore 4 as a leader. See if I can get that to focus. It's very nice. Very nice card. She was one of the leaders I was kind of interested in. But really, I would like to get a leader that heals your base directly. I think there's one that does do that, but I'm not at the point where I'm looking for that right now anymore. Plot. Sudden Ferocity. Okay. Renewed Friendship. Turning it from your discard pile to your hand, create 2 spy tokens. I like that. Attached unit is exhausted, gain Sentinel. That's pretty cool. That's actually a pretty neat little effect there. I could see that being very fun. Arrest. Your base captures an enemy non-leader unit at the start of the regroup phase. Its owner rescues it. So you could take one out for like 1 turn. I think for 2 costs, that seems like a little not great, but depending on your colors, having different effects can be a big deal. So I'm not going to say too much on that. Colonel Yularen. I saw a lot of people playing this at the pre-release the other day, but I actually did not get to fight one. Attack with a unit that you may attack with another unit that costs less than it. I could see that. I see why people were playing that. That's really strong. It's crazy. Because your action economy is so good out of that. I'm loving how many officials are in this. And we already had so many officials in the game. I definitely want to make some official base decks. I've been loving the official units. I love the idea of having these like peacekeeper diplomatic characters actually coming onto the scene and mattering. Coronet. It's a fun one. It's uncommon. Okay. Let's close your hand. Reveal cards from your hand. These aspects only do friendly unit captures only. Okay. Hey, Andor. I keep having everyone tell me to watch this. I plan on watching this. I haven't gotten there yet. I do plan on watching that though. I was very, very excited to watch that one. Where is my cool file? Let me just put all my leaders and stuff. I may need to reorganize this in a sec. But I'm just going to do this for now. And take these over here and put these right here just to get that going. Another Yularen city. Put that over there. I didn't have a lot of tokens. Hopefully I'll have a lot of tokens after this. That Gonk droid's pretty good. I played him. He lets you get a
it's no use.
Unit out the next play of this phase. Sorry about my phone. I probably need to put that on vibrate, but I don't want to mess up the recording. So hopefully it's just going to not get a lot of messages or nothing. Hunter, that's interesting. Nothing super crazy this time around. That's fine.
It's no use.
Okay, somebody keeps texting me. Let's just... Alright, sorry about that. I muted the phone. Hopefully that should keep things good. Should have done that before I started. Hey, I already got a couple of these from the pre-release, but Mon Mothma is really, really strong. I think she's going to get a lot of play this season. She's one of the decks I was really wanting to make. Lets you have basically no... She doesn't have any abilities that you use actively, but she lets you just have all official units. Besides Dark, you can just put them in your deck with like no aspect penalties. So very strong in that regard. Another hyperspace. Always love to see the art. Spectre's Shuttle. I think that's actually from the Star Wars Rebels, I think, if I remember right. I love how much stuff there is that I still don't see. Diplomatic Immunity. When this unit is attacked, you may disclose these. If you do, the attacker gets -2. Ooh. It's really... I like that a lot. I may actually set that to the side. I may do something with that later. McCraker Crab Droid. While this unit is ready, cannot be attacked. Oh, wow. That's a whole... Oh, it's a legendary. Futun Pala. This unit costs 1 less to play for each friendly droid unit. Each friendly droid unit may be exhausted to pay cost if it were a resource. I think this one's a reprint. I think I've been fought by this before. Hey, Holographic Crucible. Awesome. But legendary. Very excited about that. Sorry about that. Just setting stuff to the side. Okay. I did not realize how many card packs 24 card packs is. This is what's left of that first box, and I still got like another one over here. So we're just gonna start. I'm gonna try and just start blitzing it. See what we get. I keep saying I'm gonna blitz it. Jabba the Hutt. Predators, is it a Predator official? Oh no, that's an upgrade. Made a feed unit with 3 or less remaining HP. That's pretty neat. A holographic knowledge and defense. I like that. It's a cool card. Is that? It's a rare. Yeah. Oop. You know, I just cleaned up all the cards I had laying out, and now I'm going to have to do that all over again. That's okay, though. Get there, right? Another Deirdre. Oop. And this stacked up. Let's see what we got. All right. Hey. Senta Kaz. Mirage Sentinel. Dressling Commandos. See, these have some really good stuff, but a 4/5 for a 5 cost is a little rough. I keep seeing plot. I think it's a really interesting new keyword. But I also, and maybe this is just me being new and not feeling the full effect of the action economy yet, but a keyword that can only take effect from a thing that happens once per game. At least that I don't think there's any leaders that can come out more than once. I think is a little rough. Another Mon Mothma. And then the Senator's Aid is really nice. I was using this. It's situational, but like if you're doing an official deck, which has, or any deck that is XP based, she just gets it. It gets you a unit with 3 HP out there, and if you can get any experience on her, it just gets really strong, really fast, which is nice. Charged with Murder. Oh yeah, I remember that. I don't know if y'all watched Clone Wars or not. Probably do if you're seeing this video. Hey, Chopper! Little menace. Let's see. This unit deals combat damage to a base. Each player discards a card from their hand. This guy, I want you to understand, until like episode, I think it was like 8 or 9, I was like, why is he here? He's just sabotaging everything and everyone. This is crazy. I'm like, he's just like, I'm like, he almost got multiple people killed. I think they realized it too. They're like, oh, we need Chopper to actually show that he's not terrible. Because they started turning it around. C3PO again. All right. Let's see what we got. Hoping the camera's coming through okay. Oh, I remember this guy. Field top card of your deck. An opponent may pay 1 if they don't draw that card. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot. For 3/4 for 3 costs, that's pretty strong. Fulminatrix. 1 plate / on attack, deal 4 damage to ground unit. I like these ground unit chips. I already see that they're putting these in because the officials are kind of like a numbers deck. You're trying to get a bunch of them out in a short amount of time and give them all like really good bit of power. Dryden Voss. See, I got this guy on the pre-release. I wanted to use him. I didn't have enough high cost cards to make his effect worth it because you need over 6 costs to discard, which makes it really rough. It also means that you got to really mess with your deck's costs to keep it high enough to where you'll consistently get it. So your chances of getting a good starting hand get rougher. Ooh, that's cool. Tell Dearth. Sounds familiar. Hey, Captain Rex. There you go. Snub fighter. All right. Cool beans. Yeah, I did not realize how long it was going to take to open all these card packs. I know I've already said this, but I just think it's funny. I'm like, all right, we're in this now, guys. We're in this. All right. Okay. Chi again. Naboo Starship's nice. Supreme Council Aid. Nothing crazy. Oh yeah, what I was saying earlier. So I don't think I finished this thought. A lot of people were talking about the Carbonite boxes, and they were just telling me that they didn't really get any of the crazy stuff in them. And to me, the way I am with odds, or the way I think of them, is like 1% and 99% are kind of the same percentage. And you may look at me and be like, you're crazy. But like, hear me out. It's a chance until it happens. A 1% chance can happen. A 99% chance has a chance to not happen. It's all a chance, right? So I don't really see much point in spending money on a thing to get better odds if people I'm talking to are like, yeah, I'm not getting anything good to start. Ooh. It's a cool looking card. All right. Aren't getting good things to start anyways. So it's like, I don't know. If I get something cool, I get something cool. If I don't, I don't. And that's okay. Governor Price. Ready a token unit. That's actually kind of neat. It's a very interesting effect. What's the other side? +1/+0 for each ready friendly token unit attack. That's not focusing. There we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a rare leader. Okay. I haven't seen any rare lands yet, but that's just part of things. Ooh, more Alderaanian Envoys. These guys are nice just because they have the restore. That's nice. Lobo. This guy, this fat mother trucker. Oh my gosh. If this is the guy I'm thinking of. Oh no, this isn't who I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the arms dealer from Rebels. That's not him. That's somebody else. I apologize. He's one of the nice officials, I think, if I remember right. I can't remember. Also, maybe calling him fat was a little rude. I got a bit of belly too, so it's okay. Special modifications. Oh, room constable. Those are neat. There's some interesting cards that I haven't seen yet. I'm excited to look over them more and just see what's out there. I was mostly wanting to just get my stock of different cards up. And if I happen to get something nice, I get something nice. And if I don't, I don't. Ooh. I like the look of that. I like that a lot. Marva Andor. Experience token to each friendly rebel unit. That's really strong. You could manage a way to get her off the field after you get a bunch of rebels out. You could make some stuff happen. Populist Advisor is really good too. And Galen Urso. Name a card whilst units in play. Each non-leader card an opponent owns with that name, including those not in play, loses all abilities and can't gain abilities. That's pretty wild. Sabe. Friendly unit deals combat damage to a base. You may exhaust this leader. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of defending player's deck. Discard one of those cards, put the other back on top. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Common zones. Draw a ground unit, space unit, draw 2 cards. This guy wrecked me when I was doing the pre-release. Because apparently it says when you take the initiative, deal 2 damage. But just anytime you claim it, it counts. So that's a really strong card for that alone. Oop. Don't bump the camera. That'd be bad. Got a lot of cards to sort through after this. I'll have to go through them all again. What I may do is I may just I may start sorting them by release from this point on. That keeps my job a little easier on that. And then as things get phased out, I just have to remove what's been phased out each time. Ooh, legendary. Hidden on attack for each friendly unit, ready a friendly resource. And then just a nice little holographic version of that upgrade. Nothing crazy. Put the legendary to the side. Almost the end of the first box. Just got this last pack. Hopefully, you can get something pretty neat. Oh, I really like the look of that. I love these full art cards, the hyperspace. They're just nice. At the game shop, I think everyone's kind of over them at this point because they've been looking at them for a while, but I'll pull one and or I'll see one. I'm like, yeah. See what I'm talking about? Like, look, that's nice. I don't even really care that much about this card, but it's nice, you know? Although I think that card could make some good stuff. A-Wings are nice. That's a 1 unit for 1 cost, 1 raid 2. Very good. Very solid. Ooh. Okay. Palpatine. Do it. All right. So, look at the last pack for the box. Already gonna have to edit this video some. I don't know how much I'm gonna cut or not cut. Hey, hyperspace for Deidre Marrow. All right. Nothing crazy so far. Most stuff we've already got. Control another official unit. This unit gains raid 2. See, this one's really nice. I got it earlier, but I want to say this is a nice little card here. Raid 2 for 2 cost, 4 health for basically a 2 or 3 4. Pretty good, you know. When has become now. Okay. Chairman Papanoid. Okay. Escape pod. All right. So that first pack of some decent ones. Nothing, or first box, I should say, not first pack. Some decent ones. Nothing super crazy. It's an empty box. Probably put all the cards in there to be sorted later after this. Where did I put my knife? Here we go. Let's check out the second one, right? See if we get anything neat. And if we don't, we don't. And that's okay. I'm just here for the love of the game. And share this time with y'all. It's a very nice time. And they're tight. All right. So, got these right here. Let's see what we get. I don't want to mess up the camera angle too much, but making a lot of trash right there, not gonna lie. All right. Bail Organa. Friendly UOs defeat this phase. Return friendly resource to owner's hand. If you do, put top card deck into play as a resource. Okay. Yes, these are pretty. Oh, that's something new. At least I think it is. Newt Gunray. When played on attack, you may give another friendly official sentinel for that. That's very him. That's pretty great. I like that. I had somebody tell me something about, like, it was like somebody was saying something about Star Wars, and they're like, Star Wars is really crazy. Another hyperspace. Star Wars is really crazy because you can have like characters with really crazy or insane names that are just like schmoogus boogus, and it'll sound like this one-off that one guy mentioned at one point. Exiled from the Force. Attach and lose Force training ability set for grit. Attach and gains grit. That's pretty neat. Okay. So if you got like a really tanky Force unit, you could just put that on there instead and make it into something different. That is a very interesting card. Another one is Zeton Maj. Mandalorian. Oh, he's kicking that clanker's butt. Just that player discards a card from their hand. Costs 3 less. I like those. Sorry. But you could have like Schmoogus Boogus, and you'll look into, and it'll just be a one-off name you hear, and then if you'll talk to that person, they'll be like, yeah, man, I love Schmoogus Boogus, and you'll find out that Schmoogus Boogus was actually the #1 pod racer, because he secretly was one of the Jedi that lost the Force, and he secretly appeared in episode 4 for like 0.2 seconds or something, or episode 1, one of them, and they're just like, oh man, Hey, not hyperspace. I was like, oh man, it's Schmoogus Boogus. And it turns out he's actually, oh wow. Darth Treya, Lord of Betrayal. I don't know the lore on her, but she's a Darth. That's already like, the implications are pretty wild. And the fact that you can ready a non-unit leader, that's pretty good for five, with 5 health. That's gonna be a fun one. Ooh. But then you get it's. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked by cards. I guess that's what the point of this video is the cards, though, right? Oh, Deidre. Anyways, you take Shmoot, and he turns out he was a Force-sensitive pod racer or something, and then you follow him back, and it turns out, he was Yoda's star student and did all this important stuff and saved half of the foundlings during everything that was going on or something. And you're like, man, I never knew all this went to that one character because everyone like wrote more in for him later. That's the fun of Star Wars, is there's just so much happening everywhere. Ooh. Hyperspace Satine. It's very nice. These Donnie Pilgrims are really good cards. They 1 play, 1 defeated, healing 1. Just pinging heals for your base is just very nice in this game. I like them for that. Ooh. Another Mon Mothma. And this is just a solid card to me. I mean, the cost is a little much, but the value you cannot deny. 3 damage to a unit, heal 3 damage from your base. I mean, come on. What more could you want? Especially if you've gotten your resource pool going. I was really wishing I had some resupplies during the pre-release for some of the cards, because it was like, man, if I could just get more resources out quickly with some of these, it'd be really crazy. Hey, another hyperspace. I love how many hyperspaces there are in this game. It's really cool. Oh, that's interesting. You defeat a unit cost equal to or less than the number of dark aspect icons on the units. And rebel propaganda. Okay. Still got a few to go. Oh my gosh. So many cards. I really like the way they set up their card packs, though, and the way they set up their game. It's very quality of life. I feel like compared to a lot of card games, at least so far, I've not felt like, oh man, the cards I have to have are like $2,000 or nothing. Maybe that'll come with time. Maybe it's because the game's still newer, not as big as like Magic or anything, but I think it'll stick around, Legendary, all right. Citizenship the Vigil. If damage will be dealt to another friendly unit, prevent 1 of that damage. If damage will be dealt to this unit by another card, deal that much damage plus 1 instead. Huh. Interesting. Hey, a little gonk. Love me my gonks. Who doesn't love themselves a good gonk droid, I'm gonking it. Another Sabe. And very beautiful hyperspace land. I have so many leaders and lands I'm going to have to sort through after this. Ooh. Like that. Let's see, make sure we're getting focus on these cards. Ooh, another legendary. Director Krennic. This unit is attacked. Discard a card from your deck. If it's a unit, you may return it to your hand. Interesting. He's 9 cost, though. So that's one of those, like, if you get him out, you're doing some crazy stuff, but good luck getting him out, That's going to be the hard part, is getting him out. I didn't watch Clone Wars a lot as a kid. As a kid, I didn't like it as much. When I got older, I really liked it more, and near the end of it, let me tell you what, it's kind of crazy watching, basically, everything just go terribly, terribly wrong. All to Palpatine's plan and all that, right? Also, we got another Hondo. Hondo, who doesn't love Hondo, am I right? Silly little guy, that Hondo. I like how he turned from like this big bad smuggler, just like he's the funny little pirate guy. Alright, nothing crazy on the lands front. Alright. I like that. I like the art on that. Ooh. More droids. I haven't thought about doing a droid deck, but I could see that being pretty fun, Condemn. Catch units attacking and gains on attack defending player. Okay. Another holographic centers. A lot of people don't like the holographic foil, whatever you call them, cards. Apparently they bend easier, I guess. But as a guy who kind of just grew up just collecting Pokemon cards just because they thought they looked cool, didn't know there was an actual game associated with them, I think a good holographic is something to be appreciated. Ooh, holographic hyperspace. That's cool. All right. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I'll be honest. If I got one like super crazy card here, I'd be like really, really happy about it. I got some legendaries. To be honest, for all I know, I could have pulled a card that's like currently worth like $1 bajillion and I wouldn't know it. Most likely, because everything's still so new. I only have so much time to look into things with work and all that. Hopefully that's changing soon. And then I can spend more time focusing on the important things in life, like card games. I think that's what's important, probably. 3 damage to each damaged unit is pretty wild. I could see that being a very powerful card if used correctly. Ooh, Trade Federation delete. For a common, I don't remember seeing a lot of these, or maybe I just glossed by them, but I like that. I like the look of that. I don't know what it is. I just like the merchant aliens. I think they're fun. Political bully. Start of the next action phase. For each enemy unit, its controller must pay 1 or exhaust that unit. Oh, wow. That's really strong. I could see that being very good. Man, I'm going to have to edit all this, and that's going to be interesting. I don't even know how I'm going to get this on my computer. But it's good to have new things to try and get better at and learn. Another 2G. Major Partagaz. Which other friendly official unit attacks, this unit gets +2/+2. Yeah. See, more and more crazy cards like this. But they see he's got the dark on him, so it doesn't quite work with what's her face. But can make some things happen. I like I like that. He's just kind of running off. This unit has exactly one friendly upgrade on it. That upgrade can't be defeated or returned to hand by enemy card abilities. Interesting. Actually, I think I'm going to put that to the side. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. To be honest, I was only going to buy 1 box of cards, but the place I was buying at, they, the retail for these is like $120 at the time of recording, was my understanding. And the place I was getting them at, they were like $80. They said they were actually losing $1 on it because they don't do a whole lot of Star Wars other than the main event. People don't come there a lot. So they were just trying to sell out of it that night. That's kind of a neat little card. I love hyperspace foils. And so they were 80. So I was like, well, each of them's like $40 off the norm. So that puts it to 160. So, and if it's normally 120, that's like pay 40 extra dollars and get a second set of packs. Why not, you know? Another nice little hyperspace card with some nice art. My boy Gonk. Okay. Nemec's Manifesto. Oh, it's a legendary. Attached to a non-vehicle unit, attached unit gains the Rebel trait, and when defeated, deal 1 damage to each enemy base for each other friendly Rebel. Oh. See, I'm seeing a lot of Rebel synergy cards, and I think that's cool. I'm excited for that. Because Rebels have a lot more wide range than some of the other typings. With thunderous applause, man. That's a very crazy moment in the series. Like, I rewatched episode 3 recently after I had finished, or semi-recently. It's been a little bit now. Hey, my boy! It's my boy again! Semi-recently after finishing the Clone Wars and all that, and just to, finish it out, right? I think I watched it before I watched the last season, since they intermix. And that is a line that goes pretty hard, I'm not going to lie. This is the end of democracy. Ends with thunderous applause. Is a very, very wild... very wild thing. ASP Labor is very nice, by the way. He is like Restore 1 on a colorless. You could just throw this anywhere you want Restore. And he's got 4 health, so he can take some hits too. So like he's like kind of a pain for them to get rid of. Another pursued lead. So I just love Mando just kicking the robot. It's pretty great. Love some of the art in these. I'm not seeing as many like funny arts, but I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm saying that one, but I'm okay with that. Got 6 card packs left, guys. I've been at this for over 40 minutes. This is insane. And then I'm going to be at this even longer when I go to sort all these, but I will have to do that later. I don't even know I'm going to be able to upload this. This is actually before the official release. This is after the pre-release event, I believe. I actually need to see if there's any rules saying that I cannot upload early. Because I don't know if any of these cards are like not supposed to be shown online or anything yet. I wouldn't think there would be, because they've been showing off most of the cards on their website already, and I'm pretty sure most of them have already just in all the pre-release things. Like, you can play these games online. They have online fan-made things you can play them on. I haven't gotten to do a whole lot with them yet because time. Just getting the time to go to the shop and do that. Look at that. Hyperspace Darth Nihilus. That's a legendary card. Can I get good focus on that, please? Yeah. When played on attack, deal 3 damage to the unit with the least remaining HP among other units. If it's a non-vehicle unit, give an experience token to this unit. So that's really strong. It's a legendary. I got with Cassian too. And a foil retaliate. Like, look at this. That is a solid end to a pack right there. Look at that. I love that. Alright, we're getting down to our last 4. Get this guy because there's 2 of him. I know you can't see the pack faces very good, but another C-3PO being exhausting. Who doesn't love C-3PO throwing up a fuss? You know what I mean? Disciples Devotion. Ah, +1/+3. And Exhausted gains sound. Oh, yeah, I used that one. That's right. In the pre-release, that was very good. Valiant Commando, Rebel Trooper. When this unit deals combat damage to a base, you may defeat this unit. If you do, deal 3 damage to that base. Oh, that's pretty wild. I'm not going to lie. So if you could be like, I think he's going to die soon anyways, you can just throw him out there. Might as well. This one's from a starter deck. Captain Typho, Sentinel. When this unit is attacked, you may disclose a green and a life. You do heal 1 damage from your base. That's very him. He's very, I remember him just making sure, Padme was okay during everything. Okay, I may need to start a new stack because this card keeps falling off. Okay, so these are the 3 packs we got left. 1 of each face. We're going to see what we get. Save my boy Jabba for last. He's Jabba. He's probably got a lot of riches, Maybe I won't even show. I'm not even sure whether I should do this whole thing or if I should just cut this into like shorts on some of the highlight cards. I don't know. Ooh, C-3PO. Return this unit to its owner's hand. Give a unit +2/+2 for this phase. That's very. Oh, and he's 1 cost, so that's not bad. I may throw that to the side just to see that. I haven't seen a whole lot of him. Ooh, Kenobi. When this unit deals combat damage to a base, discard a card from the defending player's deck. For this phase, you may play that card from the discard pile, ignoring its aspect pile. That's wild. Oh my gosh, you'd be like, that's my card now. I love that. And little foil of Marva. That's nice. The more I play this game, the more people tell me to watch Andor. I already had a buddy telling me to watch Andor. Andor's like his favorite. I'm pretty sure this is one of those like really rare full foil ones. I don't know how rare that is. It doesn't have a number on it, but that looks really good. When a friendly unit is defeated while attacking, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, deal 1 damage to unit or base. Okay. Yeah, I remember we were talking about this guy earlier. That looks really good. I need to get that in a sleeve or something. And Mount Tanis. All right. Let's see. It's another nice little thingy. Yeah, nothing else crazy out of that. But that leader, it's very nice. Very excited. Feel like I have to make a deck with him now just because of just because I got that. Hey, Cassian Andor. I did not have this leader yet. Friendly units that have damaged an opponent's base this phase cannot be attacked unless they have Sentinel. That's a very interesting effect. While you have the initiative, this unit isn't defeated by having no remaining HP and can't be defeated by enemy card abilities. So if you could get Sentinel on this and keep claiming the initiative, they would not be able to hit you on land. Just saying. That is a very interesting card effect. I could see some really crazy stuff happening from that. And that's kind of the end of it. So, and then kind of on a high note, just the Andor and the Luthen. That Luthen's pretty cool. That's the craziest looking card I got at the very least. I got some other cool cards. Just to kind of here are all the cards I set aside that I thought were neat. That Darth Nihilus was pretty cool too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it to where it's all one stack. But just to go over it, like that's the take it card. And then these are just the other legendaries or cards I just personally thought were neat effects, look neat, stuff like that. Highlight reel, really, of all this for those that don't want to watch the whole thing. Oop. definitely got some really cool cards today. Very happy with this. I can definitely start making some more decks now. I didn't have a whole lot of cards before this, so this gets me a very solid start to a lot of cards. I was hoping I would have more of some of the crazier ones, but I get it. Can't have everything. So with that, I'm gonna leave this video off. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, I can do some more like this. Maybe not exactly like this. This is a lot of money just to do this every time, but I think it was a fun video nonetheless. I think, apologies for it being a little long. Hopefully I can cut it down a little bit, but we'll see. And if not, that's okay too. Maybe I'll just post this as like highlights. We'll see. But thank you all for watching. And please, if you haven't checked this game out yet, check it out. I would be down to talk about this some more and go over deck theories with you guys, or maybe in the comments, just talk about, hey, what would be some cool stuff to build with that we got today. I would love to hear y'all's input. So with that, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time.